That movie dork here again with some smashing trivia by suggestion from Still and Cinematic about the action-adventure thriller The Mummy. Release date, May 7th, 1999. Budget, 80 million gold staters. Tech specs, Panavision Panaflex Platinum cameras with Primo and C-Series anamorphic lenses. Captured on Eastman EXR 100T 5248 and Kodak Vision 500T 5279. 35mm film.
Hell yeah.
5 different directors were once attached to this reboot. Clive Barker, George A. Romero, Wes Craven, Sam Raimi, and Joe Dante, whose version would have cast Daniel Day-Lewis as the Mummy, and Romero's version would have been more of a zombie horror-style movie, rather than the Stephen Sommers version we know and love. While set in Egypt, they were unable to shoot on location there due to the tense political conditions at the time, choosing Morocco instead. The production had the support of the Moroccan army and took out kidnapping insurance on the cast, who were unaware of this until filming was completed. The library stack domino gag was performed in a single take. It would have taken the art team an entire day to reset everything if they failed to capture it.
Hell yeah.
Our dear Brendan Fraser almost died in the scene where he was hanged. According to co-star Rachel Weisz, he stopped breathing and had to be resuscitated. The hieroglyphs used on Imhotep's sarcophagus to depict
"He that shall not be named"
are accurate. They translate to the one without a name. That's because they hired expert advisors to help. Salama Ikram was the key consultant on hieroglyphics in the spoken ancient Egyptian language, while Dr. Stuart Tyson Smith collaborated with Industrial Light and Magic on the detailed imagery.
Hell yeah.
Brendan Fraser's camel had a name, and his name was Barney. What up, Barney? Patricia Velasquez's costume for Ankh Sunamun was a loincloth, jewelry, pasties, and body paint, which took 4 hours to apply. Despite only being in a couple minutes of runtime, this was the max amount of bare skin the MPAA would allow for a PG-13 rating. So in order to keep it, they limited the amount of blood, as well as digitally altering shots of Rachel Weisz, getting splashed in a sheer white nightgown during the ship siege. Dried dog food painted white was used to simulate the hail during the storm on Cairo. Hell yeah. Imhotep's roar is a combination of a lion and a bear. According to Stephen Sommers, the average cost of a special effects shot was $125K per. $15 million of the budget went towards special and visual effects. In the scene where Rick saves Evelyn from the sacrificial slab, Brendan Fraser had to fight invisible mummies, meticulously choreographing everything, with the mummies added later in post, matching his moves. This movie set the trend of beginning the summer blockbuster season on the first weekend of May, which was cemented by films like Gladiator and Spider-Man, and studios like Marvel, who made it their standard practice since 2008's Iron Man. Universal Pictures phoned director Stephen Sommers the day after the movie released, saying, "We need another one." Final bag. $422 million worldwide. It grossed $43.4 million on its opening weekend, so no shit, Universal wanted more. This was the 8th highest grossing film of 1999, spawning sequels in 2001 and 2008, with a failed reboot in 2017 starring Tom Cruise. Future sequel?
Hell yeah.
The film sparked mummy mania, attracting people to museums and schools of archaeology, despite some glaring inaccuracies, like the real Imhotep, whose name translates to the one who comes in peace. In the thousands of years since their death, Imhotep was gradually deified, eventually being immortalized on celluloid in 20th century AD, a future they could have never predicted as a high priest in 27th century BC. Thanks for watching this incredibly dorky video about the action-adventure film, The Mummy. Share your favorite quotes, moments, and favorite movies in the comments. I'll jot it down for a future video. Truth is, I love these suggestions of yours, but you can't handle the truth!